Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita back with another video. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to increase your credit score in as little as 2 weeks. So I have taught you guys a lot about increasing your credit score. If this is your first time watching my videos, I always tell you guys different things you can do to increase your credit score. This is actually from my old presentation that I did, 60 points in 60 days. You can see right here, a lot of my clients have really increased their credit score. So I want to show you guys how you can do it on your own too. And then I'm going to give you guys some resources because sometimes it's not something very hard that you got to do. And I really think that everybody should have access to better credit if that's something that they want. So I definitely want to teach you guys these different steps. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you ever have any questions, go ahead and drop those questions down below because as you guys know, I respond to all of your questions. I'll respond with a video or I'll just respond to it in general if it's just like something that I need to say like in general. So let's get right on into it because it's kind of a lot of things I want to teach you guys because if you guys just implement these things fast, you're going to see your credit scores go up a lot. So I always tell people try to implement these things fast. Now, one of the quickest ways that you guys can increase your credit score like very, very fast is just by paying down some of your credit cards. A lot of people don't understand that utilization is very, very important. So I always tell people don't spend more than 5% on your credit card. So if you can see right here, this is from Credit Karma. Credit Karma is saying that it's best if you guys were to keep your utilization between 0 and 9%. I find personally for my credit is best when I have it at like 5% or 4% or below. If I keep my utilization at that point where I'm only spending a certain amount of money out of my credit cards, where it's actually only 5%, out of my balances are 5% of my actual limit, I find that my credit score is the best. And I also showed too, if you guys are already signed up for my 60 points in 60 days, I showed you guys somebody that was in my class because I do classes. I have another one that's starting on Friday too, where I do classes where I actually do these steps with you. Somebody paid off their Capital One credit card. Their credit scores went up over 30 points just by paying down a one Capital One credit card. So I always tell people pay down your credit cards. You're not going to regret it because you're going to really see your credit score go up. Now, if you want it to go up very, very fast, this is the trick. You want to see which credit card is due the soonest because whichever one is due the soonest is going to report the soonest. Usually your credit cards are going to report like 3 to 5 days after you pay it. So I always tell people whichever one is going to report the soonest, and you can look on your Credit Karma. You can look at your Credit Karma and see what day they're actually going to report, or you should just know your due dates too. So whichever ones that's due very soon, those are the ones you want to pay down first or pay off too. Those are the ones you want to actually pay down first. And when you pay those down, then you'll see your credit scores go up. This to me is like the fastest way. Now, another thing you guys can do, depending on what your credit score is, you guys can add accounts to your credit reports. I always tell people try to have at least 4 credit cards on your credit reports. You need to have 4 of them reporting. So I always tell people add credit cards or add accounts if you don't have at least 4. So I have my Kickoff account right here. I want to show you guys because Kickoff and plus a few other ones that I'm going to show you guys can really help boost your credit score. So Kickoff have quite a few accounts. So Kickoff, they got their credit builder loan. So this is a great account that you guys can sign up for. This one, you pay $10 per month. You pay it for 12 months. You're going to save $120, and then they're going to send you all of that money back. So that's a great one. I did that one. I just closed it and got my money back. I made a video about that. So definitely check out my channel for that. And then also, I have their credit account. So here's their credit account right here. So I'm paying $2 per month. They report a $500 account on my credit, $500 account to my credit reports, to the credit bureaus, and it's helping increase my credit score because it's an account. My utilization is at 1%, which is really good. So this right here is really helping. Now, Kickoff, for you guys to really increase your credit score, you have to know that Kickoff is going to report at the beginning of the month. So technically, it's the 8th of March. So Kickoff is already reporting around this time. So if you already check the calendar, you may be watching this a year later, the next month. Just know that Kickoff is going to report in the beginning of the month. So if you guys can make sure you apply for Kickoff by the end of the month, you'll be good because you know they're going to report the next month, and that's as little as 2 weeks, your credit score going up. Another account I always tell people to get is Self. So Self is a great account. Self said my credit scores went up over 155 points since I've been with them. So I definitely love Self. This is a great account you guys should apply for. Now they have different type of plans. At first you have to pay on it for 12 months, but these right here you pay on it for 24 months. So this is kind of like kickoff. Think of an installment account, a car that you're paying on, your student loans. You have a set amount that they're borrowing. You say actually loan you a certain amount and they hold it in an account for you, and then you just have to pay it back. Once you pay it back, which is in 24 months, then they're going to give you all that money back. Minus some fees. So this is the one I used to like to do, the $48 per month, and I liked that just because it was for 12 months. But now I just suggest everybody, unless you have a lot of money in your account and you know you never have late payment in your life, then you can get the other plans. But everybody else, like, just think basic, just get the account, let it start reporting, pay the $25 per month. You'll pay it for 24 months, and then you're going to get $520 back after the 24 months. So this is going to continuously build and boost your credit score. So I always tell people to get this. Now, if for some reason you don't have at least 4 credit cards, then after you have at least $100 in your account saved up, and you have at least 3 consecutive payments, then I suggest you guys go ahead and get their Visa credit card. Okay. Now this is a really good card because they're not going to do a hard pull. So if for some reason you're trying to get a credit card, you can't get one, this is a good one for you because they're not going to do a hard pull at all. So that's a great one. Now, a credit card that's going to report very soon is a credit builder card. So the credit builder card is going to report before most likely even get the credit card. They report, I believe, 5 to 6 times per month. So every week they're like reporting. More than once a week they're reporting. So I tell people to get the credit builder card if you do not have enough credit cards, especially if your credit score is in 300s, 400s, and very low 500s. You get this card right here, it's going to really boost your credit score. They're not going to check your credit at all. So if for some reason you're trying to get the next credit cards I'm going to tell you and they're saying no, then that means you need to come back to the credit builder card. So it's going to report to all 3 credit bureaus, which is what you want. And you only have to put a $200 deposit down. Now, when you put that $200 deposit down, they're going to send you a credit card with a $200 limit on it. Please do not let them report more than $10 to the credit bureaus, because don't forget the first thing I told you guys was utilization. Utilization is very, very important. So make sure you guys don't let them report more than $10 to the credit bureau. So if you don't spend more than $10, that'd be perfect. Or if you spend it, or just make sure you pay it off when your due date come, you pay everything but $10, then you can do that too. But just don't let them report more than $10 or it's going to damage your credit. It can help you or it can damage you. If you spend too much, it's going to damage you. So look into the credit builder card. They also allow you to have 2 of them. So I do suggest you guys get 2 of them. So definitely check it out. And I'll make sure I have like the links to all of the accounts that I'm talking to you guys about down below. So you guys can just click it and make sure you go into the right place, because I don't want you guys to go to the wrong place. The next account is for like the secure credit cards. For those people that need secure credit cards, you need to boost your credit score very fast. And I suggest that you guys try to see if they can pre-qualify you for any credit card. Okay, see what they can pre-qualify you for. But for those people that with bad credit, try to get their secure credit card right here. They're in rewards. This one you can put a $200 deposit down on it, but it's going to graduate to $2,000. I actually seen a comment on YouTube saying that theirs graduated to $3,000. So definitely check out the In Reward Secure. It's a great card, and it usually graduates in like 3 to 6 months. So definitely check it out. Another one is the Discover Secure credit card. This is a great one because I know it's actually graduating. So you guys have to make sure you have at least 4 credit cards or 4 accounts in general reporting to your credit report. So this can be a great one for you guys. So you can start with as little as $200 as your deposit. You can go all the way up to $2,500, but usually this one is going to graduate in about 7 to 8 months. So 6 on-time payments, they're going to graduate you. Just make sure you don't have any negative accounts or anything like that. And this one is actually going to graduate you. But the key thing here, you guys, is you just want to make sure that you pay down your credit cards. That's very, very important. So pay down your credit cards. You make sure you have at least 4 credit cards reporting to all 3 credit bureaus, or 4 accounts in general. And then try to get those accounts right away, because the faster you get them, the faster they're going to report. And that's how you're going to get it as little as 2 weeks. And when you pay off those credit cards, pay off the one that's going to report the soonest. Okay. That's the key. Whichever one is going to report the soonest, that's the one you want to pay off first. Okay. And if for some reason you can't get like the Navy Federal, you can't get the Discover, please try to get the credit builder card, because they're not going to check your credit at all. Okay. So it's no credit check. So definitely check that out. Hopefully this was helpful and useful to you guys. Don't forget, I have a class that is starting Friday where I'm actually going to go through all of the steps with you. I'm going to teach you this. So it's 5 ways to increase your credit score, 60 points in 60 days. A lot of people have been getting better results than to 60 points. So I'm very, very happy about that. I'm happy that I'm continuing to do the hands-on. And I'm happy that people are just getting the results. So they think about a house they want, think about a car that they want. They can get the credit cards, the loans that they want. They can build their business credit and be able to personally guarantee some credit cards if that's what they want to do. So definitely check it out. I have the link down below. And another thing that I didn't tell you guys is that when you guys sign up for the 60 points in 60 days, just a webinar in general, the free webinar, then you guys are going to get a free dispute letter to start deleting accounts. That can boost your credit score fast, but that's usually going to take about 35 days. So it's not as little as 2 weeks, but it still can boost your credit score fast. You're going to get that, plus you're going to get a letter for those collection companies. So to stop those letters that's coming in the mail, you definitely want to check that out. And then I give you one for inquiries, because you can move your inquiries fast to really boost your credit score. And an extra bonus, since you guys made it to the end, to really remove the inquiries from your credit reports, you really just want to call the credit bureaus and ask them to remove them. Literally call them and say, hey, I have some inquiries not supposed to be on my credit reports, and I need them removed right away, because they shouldn't be on there, and they're really damaging my credit. I'm trying to buy a house right now. I'm trying to get a car right now. I can't get approved for credit cards right now. This is horrible. And then most likely they're going to remove them right there over the phone. But that's my little tip since you guys made it to the end. Hopefully you guys will boost your credit score. Come back and let us know how it went. And make sure you guys leave me a comment, any questions that you have. Hopefully I'll see you guys in my class on Friday, or I'll see you in one of my other classes. My plan is to do 6 of them every year. So find out what my next class is and make sure you guys sign up. I'll see you guys in the next video.